with every successive election, BJP is not only improving its vote share and seat share, if this holds on 4th of June, but is entering into new territory. So what Prime Minister Modi has been able to do is to create a new BJP, a BJP which was restricted in North India, a BJP which was considered a middle class, upper caste party, has now become a pan-India party, represents all Hindu caste and Hindu society in a very, very big way.
Imagine this, there's a G7 meeting that's supposed to happen in a few days after the results come out. The Prime Minister goes there. The likes of Joe Biden are facing massive headwinds. They have no clue what's happening. Trudeau is facing massive headwinds. And the Prime Minister comes in with an even bigger mandate. Everybody's going to be saying, Modi ji, aap batao aapka secret kya hai? That one question which was mocked, what's the secret of your success? I think world leaders are going to be asking him the same question after this.
You know, it's quite remarkable. You're absolutely right. To stay in power over a period, now it'll be 15 years when he completes his next term, is not easy. Particularly in a country like India, which is so diverse, where, remember, the last 5 years have been tough. There's been COVID, falling incomes as a result of COVID, jobs that people lost. I think that from that 2021 low point, Rahul, the second COVID wave, which is now, 2.5 years ago, to have then bounced back, he, of course, he's a master political strategist. And a very, very artful communicator. You know, people, when I say this, they say, but you know, particularly the echo chambers of those who believe that, look, you know, why are you giving Mr. Modi all this credit of being a communicator? Look at the divisive rhetoric. All of that is part of the package. Look, there are two Narendra Modis. He knows which audience to address when. I think Fareed Zakaria in that interview to you the other day put it well. He is both the insider and the outsider. He plays the role of the anti-establishment hero and he plays the role of the Hindutva macho hero when he wants to. So he has different constituencies which he addresses at different times. The middle class is addressed through Viksit Bharat. You will address an audience, your core Hindutva audience, with Mangal Sutra, Machli, mutton politics. And you will try and do that without one impeding the other. You manage the media very well. It's a skill that he has. He said in a BBC interview, the one failing after 2002 is I didn't know how to manage the media.
But Rajdeep, I think that's been very shallow.
No, you've done
this goes way beyond. Listen, when we did that,
when you take over, he has completely taken over the entire space. Plus, as we saw the numbers,
over the mind space of the Indian voter. That's the reality.
Sure, and
which goes way beyond anything that's being said in a speech. This is a connect that the Prime Minister has with the Indian voter. You can't take away from that.
You're absolutely right. Nobody is denying.
Then why are you making it seem like it's devious? It's the way the Indian voter perceives it.
I never said devious. I said a political strategist is someone who at the end of the day, you need an emotional connect to win for so many elections. You can't do it without the emotional connect. My limited point is, Prime Minister Modi has shown over this period of time that he has the skill to adapt, to be flexible, to be able to do these alliances, Chandrababu Naidu, one day, other alliances that he's done over the years, broken parties. At the same time, look at the state of the opposition. Mr. Modi's rise has come also at a time when the Congress party has simply lurched from one crisis to another.
So how's that Modi ji's fault?
It's not his fault.
Then?
But I'm only often as good as my opposition is. If my opposition is just not able to rise up to the challenge. You see, please look at I keep maintaining, Rahul, 2014 figures. BJP bests Congress in almost all direct contests. Same thing happens in 2019. If Pradeep's poll is right, it's happening in 2024. You see, you make one mistake, chalo theek hai, you try and adapt to the mistake next time. You again make the same mistakes, then there's something wrong. They have never quite understood the Modi phenomenon. And I think
because they've had their eyes shut and they've got blinkers in their eyes, not wanting to acknowledge the reality which was staring them in the face.